What's up, Far North fam? Zach here, back with your weekly dose of cEDH action. And this week we are joined by none other than one of the sickest altar artists in the game. We have Hummingbird in the house.
Hummingbird altar, showing off my altered cEDH deck, playing Yoshimaru Thrasios, the best Thrasios deck. Please go to hummingbirdtheartist.com to see how you can get your own altered card.
Huge thank you and shout out to Hummingbird for coming on. Definitely go ahead and check out his links that I have down in the description. Also rounding out our pod here is the homie GoToCombatMTG. Also have him linked down in the description as well, so make sure you check out both of them. And one last thing before we talk about today's decks, both Shane and I are going to be in attendance at MagicCon Las Vegas in just a couple weeks here, and we want to use our opportunity at the event to play as much cEDH as we can with you guys at home. So if you want to go ahead and play some games with us, go ahead and check out the Far North MTG Discord link down in the description. We have a MagicCon Las Vegas channel in there where we're going to be talking about our plans for the event and just scheduling times to play games as we get closer to the event. Go ahead, check that out if you want to play some games with us, but let's go ahead and talk about today's decks. Today I'll be playing the pairing of Rograk and Thrasios, Cradle Maxing. Hummingbird will be playing the pairing of Thrasios and Yoshimaru, Cradle Control. GTC will be playing Kinnan, stuck in the mid-range with you. And Shane will be playing Grist, the Hunger Tide. All I want for Gristmas is a top 16. So that's what we're all rocking here today. Before we jump into the games, I just want to say a very special thank you to our supporters over on Patreon. You guys are seriously the best, and if you want to support the channel yourself as well, go ahead and check out that link down in the description to the Patreon, where you can get access to perks such as day-early ad-free access to all Far North MTG videos. But I've spent long enough talking here. Let's go ahead and jump into the games. Let's play some cEDH with Hummingbird and GoToCombat. Oh, and one more quick note, this is a double feature here, so stick around after Game 1 for Game 2. Alright, who's pre-gaming?
Me. I'm doing it. Gemstone Caverns, pitching a Tainted Wood.
All right, and away we go. I'll draw a card. Play a Flooded Strand. I'm going to crack this. A Basic Island. We're playing Basic Islands. I'm going to release an Elvish Spirit Guide from my hand and play a Thrasios. I'm going to play Lotus Petal and stop there. I'll pass turn.
I will draw for turn. I'm going to copy just a little bit here. I got a Flooded Strand. I'll go to 39 and crack. Tropical Island. Here's a Mox Diamond. There's my Basic Island. I'll pitch that there.
Boo, play your basics, boo.
I'm going to put a Utopia Sprawl on the Tropical Island here. I will name Blue on that. I think I'm just gonna be a responsible Magic player and pass the turn.
You're not gonna cast Rograk or Thrasios? That is wild.
Oh, I gotta cast Rograk. You're right. I'll cast Rograk and pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. All right, here's a Mox Diamond. Pitch a Waterlogged Grove. Here's a Polluted Delta. I'll fetch. I'll go to 39. Here's Kinnan. I'll cast Kinnan and pass.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Start with a Verdant Catacombs. And I think I'm just going to pass here.
I'll untap. I'll draw. A Command Tower. Play a Mana Vault. I'm going to pass the turn. Actually, no. I'm going to attack Shane for one. Ha!
Yeah, get him.
Down to 39.
I'll pass turn.
In your end step, I will flash in a creature. Here's a Fairy Mastermind. I'm going to untap, draw a card. Here's a Dole Amroth as my land for turn. Badger Mole Cub. I'm going to probably get super punished, but I'm going to Earthbend my Tropical Island. Sucks having to leave mana floating, but I think I'll just cast Thras here. I'll pass here.
Sure, untap, upkeep, draw. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Holy shit. Here's a Cabbage Man.
I'm going to respond. I'll tap one for a green. I'll cast a Worldly Tutor. I got nothing for the Cabbage Man otherwise. I'm grabbing a Warrant Soul Trader.
I'll go to combat and swing 2 at Shane, because he's a fucking meanie.
Go to 37.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw my card. Play a City of Brass for turn. I'll crack my Catacombs. Go to 36. Grab my Bayou. I'm going to tap 3 down to 35. I'll cast Grist.
I'll pass my Grist.
Yup.
I pass on it.
I'll +1. Mill my card. It's a Mox Diamond. And I'll make my Insect again. Nothing else. Pass the turn.
I'll play a Windswept Teeth, and I'll crack that for a Savannah. Play a Wargate X's 3.
A food trigger. Food. Which one should I use? I'm going to use a Snorlax.
Actually, I'll do X's 2. X's 2.
Pass on it.
X's 2ing myself. I'll go find a Devoted Druid. I would like to sack this Lotus Petal. I would like to play a Swift Reconfiguration, targeting my Devoted Druid.
Cabbage.
There's cabbages.
I do have a response to that. I have a SWAT I'll show you.
Ooh.
Cabbage.
All right. Swat me where you want me.
Shane, the -2 on Grist to sacrifice a creature, right?
Sure is.
I will point that at the insect so you don't have a creature.
Okay.
Moving on, I will attack Grist for 1 with Thrasios then.
Oh, yeah, no blockers anymore. That's so funny.
And I'll pass turn.
Sorry, Shane.
Sorry, Shane, what about me? I was about to win the game.
Sorry, Hummingbird too. Shane just caught strays. You were at least going for a win. Shane just caught strays. Untap, upkeep, draw. Cast a wild growth, targeting my tropical, extremely enchanted tropical island. You can take a food. Okay, tap this for 4. I'll do an X equals 3 finale.
Cabbage.
Take a cabbage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's an enduring vitality.
Seems really good.
I'm hellbent now, so that's really fun. I think I'm just gonna hold up my activations and pass here.
Keep draw. City of Brass. Let's go. 2 blue for a transmute artifact, sacrificing. Well, I don't have to sacrifice yet. Here's a transmute artifact.
I'm passing on it.
I mean,
I pass on it.
I feel like I have to spin in response to that. That sounds like a basalt to me. Yeah, let's go 4. Do it like this. Activate Thrasios. Go down, flip. Basic Forest does not help right now, so we'll get a Sowing Mycospawn. Oh my god, I should have done this on my last turn. I could have cast the Sowing Mycospawn, got the Cradle. Ugh. Oh, I hate my life. I guess you never know the future, though. Yeah, I'll just do the other one here. That doesn't help. Put that to the bottom. Gemstone. Yeah, bud, you got yourself a Basalt Monolith, it sounds like.
Resolves, I'll sacrifice a Mox Diamond. Here's a Basalt. 2 mana plus 2 foods. To pay for the Basalt, tap Basalt Monolith for 4. Put it on tap on the stack. Everybody good on untap. Make infinite mana.
Yep.
Sure.
Here's a Quarter Calling X equals 2.
Gross.
Good to go search for Thras.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast get Thrasios, activate Thrasios until I have all the lands there, I guess, and then I'll get Fairy Mastermind. But before I do anything, I'm gonna cast a Veil of Summer so that if you guys have anything off the Fairy Mastermind, I'll just be able to not have counterable spells, and then draw you guys out with Fairy Mastermind, looping myself with Endurance by drawing you guys out.
Oh sure, that works.
Yeah.
Kinnan in the Basalt Monolith, yoinky sploinky, getting it done again there. Not really a whole lot to say about that one. That was just really a really clean bread and butter Kinnan win from GTC there. Super well played by him finding that window there. Like I said, this is a double feature, so let's go ahead and, we got game 2 coming up, so let's go ahead and do it. Here's game 2 with Hummingbird and GTC. Alright, who's pre-gaming?
I have a pre-com action. This is a Gemstone Caverns. I feel like I'm pitching a Chain of Vapor here.
Draw for turn. Marsh Flats for turn. Crack it right away. Go to 39. I'm going to grab this Bayou and then tap it for a Soul Ring and tap the Soul Ring for a Talisman. And I've got nothing else. I'll pass the turn.
I'll draw a card. I'm going to lose 2 life for this here. Temple Garden, and I'll play a Noble Hierarch. I'll pass turn.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. Misty Rainforest, I'll go to 39. Tropical Island again. Here is a Birds of Paradise. Here's a Chromox. I'm gonna imprint, I hate imprinting this, but I'm gonna imprint this Growing Rights of Itlamok on that. And then playing around a Mindbreak Trap, here's a Rograk.
Yeah, I'll show you an MBT.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like, hell yeah, that's sick. That's a baller move right there. I'm gonna pass the turn there. I'll shuffle up and pass.
Sure. Untap, upkeep, draw. That's a Eugene. Here's one for a Gene Pollinator. Here is another one for a Soul Ring. And I will pass the turn. I'm at 39.
Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll play Wooded Foothills. I'll just crack it right away, go to 38. Grab an Overgrown Tomb, shock it in, go to 36. Tap for a green and a black. I'm going to cast a Witherbloom Apprentice.
I swear to God,
Holy
Shane.
shit.
I swear to
Do
God,
it.
Shane.
And then
swear
I'll
to God, Shane.
tap for a black and float a colorless and go to 35 and show a Chain of Smog.
I have nothing for this. Please, somebody have
Hold
something
on.
for this.
Give me a second. What does that target?
Target myself. Discard 2 cards from my hand.
It is target player. There is also a Witherbloom Apprentice trigger on the stack right now.
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but I have a misdirection, so I can misdirect it to somebody else, and then when they get to copy it,
That would end it if you misdirect it to somebody else. It's just we can't redirect it back to Shane, or Shane just wins the game.
You can do
who
it.
has-
That's fine.
who has cards in hand? Question. Hummingbird has 7 cards in hand, so I
5,
just
6,
make him
6.
discard. It doesn't make sense to make Zach discard any cards.
If you do it to me, I'm going to shoot it back at you, by the way.
Okay, but like that's fine because I'll have one card in hand, and it isn't.
And then you could copy it and send it back.
Zach, how many cards? Yeah, then I could copy it and send it back at you, Hummingbird. You just don't copy it.
Whatever. I got a noble hierarch.
Bro.
The way this card was intended to be played, by the
Zach,
way.
how many cards in hand, Zach?
One card in hand.
Dude, what if I just let him win? Like, I'm already going down 2 to misdirect this. So, like, you got to give me some leeway to not make me discard my last card in hand.
If you misdirect to me, I won't copy it. I'll be a nice guy.
Dude, I have to get rid of my entire game plan, which was fucking turn 2 Ristic with a fucking Drift of Phantasms.
Oof.
I'm gonna misdirection, discarding a fucking Drift to misdirect it to Hummingbird.
As Zach said too, there's the Magecraft trigger, so
Yes.
everybody will lose a life and I'll gain a life.
I'm discarding a Swan Song and a Path to Exile. All right, well, we live to fight another day. Goddamn.
I gotta pass the turn.
I don't untap. I think I'm just gonna draw. Scalding Tarn. I'm gonna crack Scalding Tarn and think about what I'm gonna do. Get a Tundra. I'm gonna play a Yoshimaru.
Seems good. That's a dog.
I'm gonna play a Mox Amber. Dog goes up. 2, I'll play a Thrasios.
Oh my god, that's a dog trigger.
Big dog.
And I will pass turn.
All right. Untap my solitary land. Draw for turn. Sure. Here's a Thrasios, I suppose. Here's a Training Grounds with no mana up, which is really cool. I'm gonna pass the turn there.
Untap, upkeep, draw. That's a magic card. Here's Kinnan taking the damage.
I'm glad it's a magic card and not just like a Yu-Gi-Oh card or something. Have you seen the stats on those things? That'd be crazy. That'd be like a cEDH viable combat win right there.
So true. Gene Pollinator tapping Kinnan to cast a Hidden Strings. We'll prior on that and tap this for 3. Targets will be Soul Ring and Gemstone. As it resolves, I'll cipher it onto Kinnan, I guess. Untap Gemstone, untap Soul Ring. We'll do 3 for a Mirage Mirror. I think I'll just pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll float a colorless. I'll cast Grist.
Sure.
I'm gonna +1 it right away. Mill card, a Mox Diamond. Make another bug. I think I just pass from here.
And in turn, I'm gonna cast an Enlightened Tutor.
Yeah, sure.
Cool, I'm gonna go Enlightened Tutor myself. All right, whatever 6 I have top my library. Untap, upkeep, draw, and I will play a Ristic Study.
Yeah, I got nothing for that.
I will also play a Training Grounds, just tap out. So I will pass a turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, show me a good card.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Just in case in your upkeep, I want to make my Mirage Mirror with 6 Study.
Okay, in upkeep, yeah. Okay, then I'll draw for turn. Okay. I hate it, but I do have to cast 1 spell into double Ristic. Here's a Cabbage Man. Take your Ristics.
Okay.
Don't spend it all in one
hell?
place.
Yep.
I got nothing else. Please give me some ramen. I'll pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Nobody's gonna let me in with the Kinnan, and that's fine, because I don't really care that much. Here is 2 blue, 3 colorless, and another blue taking a damage. Here's a Consecrated Sphinx. You can draw.
Oh.
Thanks,
Spoiler alert, I have nothing for this, so please counter that, because that's really bad.
I have 1 card in hand, so.
I ain't got
I
it.
got nothing.
Yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna pass.
Okay.
All right, Shane, so you know we need you to grist that, right?
Yeah, Grist the hell out of that. You will be rewarded in all ways I can reward you.
Upkeep, draw.
Draw 2.
I've got a plan. I'm gonna tap for 4. I'm gonna cast a Culling Ritual. Holding priority, I'm gonna tap this for a green, lose a life, go to 35.
Dog, I hate that so much. Holy shit.
I have a Ristic.
Yeah, you can make your food, and I can't pay for any Ristics.
You have a Ristic trigger, I have a Con Sphinx trigger.
Yep, go for it.
Draw 2.
I pass on it.
I have nothing. I have to pass on it.
Here's a Swan Song.
I'm gonna respond to the Ristic trigger. With my floating green, I'll cast a Veil of Summer.
Ristic trigger.
You can draw off that.
Okay, yeah, I will draw.
I'll draw 2.
I pass priority on it.
Veil of Summer. I can Noxious Survival to get you another Ristic trigger.
Sure.
I'll Noxious Survival.
And
Going to
then
34.
I got
What's
a
your target?
food as well.
I mean, I don't really want anything on top of my library because Misdirection doesn't counter anything currently. I could put something that you guys want on top of your library, question mark.
I'll take Jane of Smog.
Fuck no. Zach, do you want a Misty on top of your library? Is that going to help you at all?
I have things I would like more than a land, and I also have things I
Okay,
would
whatever.
like.
I'm gonna put. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put fucking marsh flats on top of Shane's library. There's a Ristic trigger first.
I will Ristic Study, draw a card.
Draw 2. This doesn't do anything for us. Yeah, I have to unfortunately pass on fucking Veil of Summer.
Yippee! I'll draw my marsh flats.
Draw trigger.
Yep.
And then there's a cabbage
Yeah,
somewhere.
and then I have a cabbage here as well. Yep.
There should be another Ristic draw after the Veil.
Yeah.
I decline to draw.
Okay. You've only casted 2 spells.
Yes. And then we're back on the calling ritual.
I pass on it.
Or before we resolve this, I'll just float mana here and do a Thrasios activation. Tap these 4 for 2 mana. Activate Thrasios. That doesn't do anything. Cloud of Fairies.
Okay. Draw 2. That doesn't do anything for us.
Yeah, Cloud of Fairies is great when I'm losing all my permanents and only have 1 land.
This is a disaster. Holy shit. Honestly, like, Culling Ritual has got to be possibly the single best Golgari card that you could get in this matchup here against Kinnan 2 Thrasios decks. Like, talk about a blowout. Everybody at the table here is just set back to, like, the Stone Age with this.
So Shane, from me, you're getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from me.
You're getting 3 from me, Shane.
Oh, 9 from me, so you got 21. I forgot almost forgot this one.
I'll just kind of split it sort of evenly. We'll go 10 green and 11 black. God, if you have the MBT, that really sucks.
He could have just been faking you out, man.
Yeah, that's true, but kind of have to here. Kind of go for it. 2, 5. I'm gonna cast Protein Hulk.
The Ristic Study trigger.
Yeah, I'll pay.
Yeah, I'll show you an MBT.
Yeah.
Not paying for Ristic.
Declining the draw.
Damn that MBT. Yeah, I don't have anything for MBT.
Womp womp.
Yeah, so Shane maybe shouldn't have pushed the Protean Hulk issue here with GTC kind of telegraphing that he might have a Mindbreak trap. I do also kind of get why he's doing it here. He only has 2 mana after the Culling Ritual resolves. I mean, he has all his floating mana, but he only has 2 lands, so once this mana is all gone, he's going to be on 2 mana. The Protean Hulk's going to be rotting in his hand. He has no way to cast it, no way to put it in the graveyard, so I guess if you just cast it here and just see what happens, maybe GTC's bluffing. I get where he's coming from on it.
Well, I'll play that Marsh Flats for turn.
Play a creature. Kill Concentrate Sphinx.
Please,
God, Lord.
yeah.
I'm really trying. Don't really have anything. Well,
You had a pass.
no, I do have something else actually.
He's right there.
2 black and a green. I'll cast a Necromancy.
Decline the draw on Rustic Study.
Oh, I do have a Cabbage Man trigger there.
So I'll bring back the Witherbloom Apprentice. I'll -2 Grist.
Oh, thank God.
Sacrifice the Witherbloom Apprentice and target and destroy the Consecrated Sphinx.
Oh no, my Con Sphinx. It's dead.
That's very unfortunate with the MBT. So I gotta pass a turn. All my floating mana goes away.
I'll untap. I'll draw. Damn, we're gonna play this game. Sick. This is what I want to play. I'm gonna play a Cloud of Fairies. It costs 0 mana. I'm gonna play an Abhorrent Oculus. So I'll keep a Mox Amber in the graveyard. Abhorrent Oculus.
Yeah, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
I will be big eyeball gaming, and I'll pass turn.
Untap.
On your upkeep,
Yes, Manifest
put
Dread,
this
yeah.
out, that out. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw for turn. Damn, you guys couldn't give me 1 more food. I have a grand total of 1 mana over here.
1.5 mana.
1.5 mana, yeah. Where I'm playing like those old unset cards that have like 1.5 attack or like 1 3/4 power. Nothing I can do with a single mana, so I'm gonna be really chill and pass the turn here. Please feed me, I'm hungry. I need some ramen, brother.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Wow.
Upkeep. I'm gonna put this down. And
Too late, miss trigger. Here's a
Nature's
Wooded
Rhythm.
Foothills.
I got it perfectly. What are you talking about? My timing was flawless.
Wooded Foothills.
Timing is
for
impeccable.
a Wooded Foothills thing for a Trop Island somewhere. Here's 1 Mana Vault.
Ristic.
Yeah, sure, buddy. You got it.
Sick, dog.
Also, food from me.
Sure, whatever. You got it.
Ooh. I got 2 mana. I can replay my Rock Rack.
I'm just gonna recast Kinnan. I'll pay for Ristic that time. And I'll pass turn. I have to discard.
End step, I'm gonna crack Marsh Flats. Underground Mortuary, I'll surveil 1. I'll keep that on top.
Discarding High Fae and Birds. Now it's your turn, Shane.
Cool, untap, upkeep, draw.
On your upkeep. Boop. This card down. Devoted Druid in the graveyard.
I'm gonna activate Grist. I'm gonna hold priority and tap for a black and cast a Vamp Tutor.
Oh, can I
I
have
got a
some
wrist stick.
ramen?
Pay the Ristic as
Oh,
well.
shit.
What is he Vamp Tutor for here?
The Hullbreaker Horde. Or not. Oh my god, why am I saying words so
I don't
bad?
know.
The Broodlord, Hoarding Broodlord.
I mean, it's gonna be that, and then make my bug, mill my card, and then I'm gonna pass. That's gonna be my turn.
I pass on Vampiric.
Do my search. I'll put this mystery card on top, take 2, and then resolve Grist. So I'll look at that. It's a Hoarding Broodlord. Crazy.
Whoa.
I'll make my bug. I'll pass the turn from there.
All right, on tap. I got 3. I'm gonna crop rotate my Temple Garden.
Can I have some ramen?
Sure.
Yeah, you got it.
Guys, I think that Cabbage Man's getting a little out of hand.
Yeah, that's the thing that's out of hand here.
Guys, Cradle's a good card. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna make 5 green, 4 of the green, plus tapping an Abhorrent Oculus to harmonize. X is 5.
Uh-oh. Can I have some more food?
Yep.
I'll pass on it.
Same here.
Deflecting SWAT check. It'll be an MEL, the Blessed. Card, blessed as hell. I would like to pay 3 to activate MEL targeting Cloud of Fairies.
In response, I pass priority.
All right, I will target Cloud of Fairies ETBs, untaps a Tundra and a Gaia's Cradle. I'll make infinite mana of blue, green, and white as I'm tapping and untapping. And then I will special action, flip up a Voice of Victory, can't respond to it, can't do anything about it. Sick, dog. And then I'll cast a Thrasios. And then I'll activate Thrasios until I play all my creatures and play a Finale of Devastation and kill everybody.
Yeah,
You got it.
That does it.
So for those of you that don't know or don't follow me over on Instagram, I have a little bit of a running joke with Hummingbird where I like to kind of poke fun at him a little bit, saying, you know, Rogrek Thrasios is better than Yoshimaru Thrasios. And I guess now that I've brought Hummingbird on and he's kicked my butt with Yoshimaru, I guess I'm contractually obligated to stop the Yoshimaru trash talk. So well played by Hummingbird. You're shutting down the trash talk. You won't hear any more Yoshimaru slander from me, even if I might be thinking it still. But yeah, anyways, super well played by Hummingbird there. That Abhorrent Oculus, honestly, just like put in work, making all those extra bodies for the Cradle turn after turn after turn there was just really good. It's such a cool card too. Anyways though, that is going to be it for this week's video. Once again, if you like the content, you know, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, hype the video. It really does mean a whole lot to help us grow the channel. April is also my birthday month, so if you're not already subscribed, you're contractually obligated to subscribe here to support me on my birthday month. It really does mean a whole lot. I also want to give a very special thank you to our supporters over on Patreon at the eligible tiers. We have Funkle K, Nikki, Dumb, cEDH Abaddon, SC Phillip, Crazy Axe, Verity, Manuel, Jeremy in the Ice, Ya from That's a Good Card, Juan V, Card X Board, Graham F, Cini, Slavid, Dan T, Feta, Krenar, Critical EDH, Pizza, Dr. Boolin, and Harry Swift. Thank you guys so much for your support. Anyways though, that is going to be it for this week's video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Oh, not just any video next week. We got Secrets of Strixhaven pre-release video next week. Tune in for that shit.